Good morning, my dear students. I'm happy to meet you all once again for a video presentation like this as usual. In this video presentation, we'll discuss some more problems on number systems from rationals or irrationals. This chapter is meant for class 9 of CBSE. I'm planning to add more videos for class 9 of CBSE. Those who want to have automatic notification about the new videos being uploaded, please subscribe by clicking the subscribe button as well as the bell icon. Now find 0.6 bar in the form P by Q. This is the first sum meant for us today. Okay, let x is equal to 0.6 bar, which implies x is equal to 0.666. It goes up to infinity. We just name this as 1. Just multiply 10 with this, 6.666 goes up to infinity. Subtract 1 from 2, 9x is supposed to be, the 6 is 6, everything, the decimal part will get cancelled. Therefore, x will be is equal to 6 by 9, which is equal to 2 by 3. You can just divide and then verify. 6 3s are 18, 20 again, 0.6 3s are 18, again 6 3s are 18, and so on. I repeat. Let x equal to 0.6 bar. Bar means 6 gets repeated up to infinity. Name this equation 1. 10x will be is equal to 6.666, etc. Now subtract equation 1 from equation 2. 10x minus x is 9x. Here the decimal part will be the same. Since it goes up to infinity, the decimal will get cancelled. 6 minus 0 becomes 6. X is 6 by 9, 2 by 3. You can divide and then verify. 0. How many 3s are there in 20? 6 3s. Again 20, 6 3s are 18, etc., etc. Therefore, it goes up to infinity. Therefore, my answer is correct. Okay. By dividing 2 by 3, I'll get 0.666, etc. And using this method, I can bring it to the form P by Q. Okay. Write 0.47 bar in the form P by Q. Answer. Let x is equal to 0.47 bar, which implies 0.4777, etc. Name this as equation 1. What I will do is, I'll just multiply 10 with this, which will become 4.77, etc. Name this as 2. Again multiply 100 with this, I will get 47.777, etc. Now subtract equation 2 from 3. I'll get 99x is equal to this 777, the decimal part will go off, 43, which implies x will become 43 by 99. Since it is taken from the textbook, let me just check the book answer what he has given. 1 second. I'll just check the answer. 2 minutes. I'll come back to you. Okay. I repeat once again. (43 by 90). Sorry, I made a mistake here. 90. I subtracted 1 instead of 2 in LHS. I repeat once again. 0.47 bar. Therefore, x is 0.4777, etc. Equation 1. 10x is 4.777, etc. 100x is 47.777. I do it in such a way that I get my decimal to be the same uniformly in 2 different equations. Now subtract 2 from 3. By mistake, I subtracted x here. 100x minus 10x is 90x. The answer is 43 by 90. Sorry. Okay, there is a small error here earlier. Okay, 100 minus 10. Only in LHS subtracted 1. I'm sorry. After x becomes 43 by 90. You can even divide and then find it is 43 by 9, which is anyway 0. How much is 4 9s are 36? 70. 777 and goes. It's correct. 43 by 10 is 4.3. 0.4 9s are 36. Remainder is 7. 7 9s are 63. 7 9s are 63, and so on. It's correct. Okay, it goes up to infinity. This is the way it is being done. That is the way it is being done. Okay. Only thing is, by mistake I subtracted 1 in LHS here. See to it. Such a mistake shouldn't happen. Sorry. Anyway. Sorry for the mistake. Now express 0.001 in the form P by Q. Express 0.001 bar, that is 001 is getting repeated. Okay, answer. Let x is equal to 0.001 bar, which implies x is equal to 0.001, 001, etc. Okay, let me just multiply 1000. Listen carefully. 1, 2, 3. There are 3 decimals here. Let me multiply 1000. This is equation 1. Here I mean to say 1.001 and so on. 001, 001, etc. It goes up further. Subtract equation 1 by 2, that is 2. Equation 1 from 2, sorry. 999x equal to 1. Therefore, x becomes 1 upon 999. 1 divided by 999. I repeat, let x is equal to 0.001 bar, 0.001, 001, etc. up to infinity. Multiply 1000 with this, I'll get 1.001, 001, etc. The infinite quantity after the decimal gets repeated in both the cases. Therefore, subtracting 1 from 2. Okay, listen carefully. Not 2 from 1. Subtract 1 from 2. 1000x minus x is 999x. Here decimal gets cancelled 1. But x becomes 1 divided by 999. You can just divide and then check. You can just divide and then proceed with the same answer. You will get 0.001, 001, etc. Okay, now listen carefully. Your same way, just try express 0.999 etc. in the form P by Q, okay, and justify your answer further. Why you are getting so? Just listen carefully. Justify your final answer. Justify your final answer. I have to bring it to the form P by Q. What happens? Let us see. Okay, just listen carefully. Answer. Let x is equal to 0.999 up to infinity. Now 10x will be is equal to 9.999 etc. Now subtract equation 1 from 2. For 9x is equal to, here the decimal part gets cancelled. Therefore we end up with 9 by 9 is equal to 1. Of course 1 is a whole number and here it is in terms of decimal. You may wonder why it is so. That is the reason why I have added one additional question here. Justify your final answer. Let me repeat. X is 0.9999 etc. up to infinity. 10x is 9.999 up to infinity. Name them as equations 1 and 2. Subtract equation 1 from equation 2. 10x minus x is 9x. Here the decimal part gets cancelled because it goes up to infinity. 9 minus 0 is 9. X becomes 1. You may wonder why it is so. I'll just explain quickly. Just listen carefully. Let me just represent a sheet of paper, A4 sheet of paper to represent number 1. Just imagine. Okay? Explanation for this answer. Just listen. Now, you are 0.999 up to infinity. What is the difference between 1 and this answer? 1.0.999 up to infinity. It is 0.000000. It goes to infinity and somewhere else you may get some 1 etc. Practically speaking, if you look at such an expression in this particular sheet which I have chosen, it is as equal as a small bit of paper which we may not be equal to visualize by our own normal eyes. You may have to look through only a microscope. You may have to, I repeat, the difference between 1 and this value is point not goes up to infinity, and you may get 1 somewhere else. Okay, therefore if you express that particular quantity in this particular sheet of paper, it is a very tiny sheet, okay, which we may not be able to look through our normal eyes. You may need a microscope to see that paper. Therefore, removing that portion from this makes no difference in the sheet of paper. Therefore, this sheet of paper is as equal as this value. Therefore, 1 is as equal as to this. Let me repeat the whole process once again. It is a logical answer. I represent 1 by an A4 sheet of paper. Let us imagine. Okay, this is my A4 sheet of paper, and I'll see the difference between 1 and this value 0.999 up to infinity. The difference is point not it goes up to infinity. 1 will be somewhere else, somewhere nearer to infinity. If you represent this quantity in this sheet of paper, it is as tiny as possible. It's a very tiny paper which we may not be able to look through our normal eyes. Okay, maybe we use a microscope to see that sheet of paper. Therefore, this particular sheet of paper taken away from this, the tiny sheet of paper taken away from this makes no difference in the size of the paper. It remains the same. Therefore, 1 is as equal as this value. That is the reason why I get they both are equal. Thank you, students, for patient watching. The rest we'll discuss in the next video.